Hey everybody, welcome back. Jordan here, and this is another LEGO City vlog. I know, 2 for 2. Crazy, eh? But today we're going to be working on some details and also refined changes here in the LEGO City. In particular, we're going to be placing the blacksmith. So I'm officially going to get the blacksmith placed within the park here. The other day, I had to sleep on it. I wasn't sure what to do here, and now I've got a pretty good idea of what we're going to do. The first thing I got to do is get this road reconnected. I'm going to start with that, see what space we're left over with, shuffle these buildings around, get a nice fit there, probably allocate a little bit more space to the campground, and then get these things positioned and sort of mull that over. I've started doing some refining work here in the park area. And I've made that curve happen there in the dirt road, so now it matches up with that T-junction there in front of the Avengers Tower. I also blend in all along here. There used to be some exposed table where these dark bluish gray plates are, and I've blended that all in now, which is quite good. It looks reasonable. I have to blend this in here, but I'm going to save that for the amusement park. I don't really like having an exposed table, but until I find out exactly how I'm going to make the go-kart track go down and around that roller coaster, I've got to leave that not looking very good until that time comes, right? But now you can see that I've actually moved the blacksmith over here and also the treehouse right over there by the police station. And what that does is frees up this whole area here. And now I'm going to think about how to position these buildings and these these campers and different campsites within this area, along with these two little cabins here, and how I'm going to position all of this stuff within this open space that I now have. I've positioned the treehouse right there next to the entrance of the road, and then the blacksmith right here. The nice thing is the entrance to the blacksmith, or the main part of it, will be sort of right next to the road there. It's supposed to be like a little heritage area that campers can go to, or visitors can come just learn a little bit of heritage about LEGO City, medieval times, and the art of blacksmithing. Now, I have a problem. I've got a lot of campers. And the problem is with some of these campers, such as the new 3-in-1 family caravan, it's huge. Like, it is massive. This vehicle here is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 plus half a stud for the tires. It's about 9 studs wide. And that's the same with the camper. It's just like almost out of scale. And the problem is I really want to fill this area up with like full of foliage, and I want to make this like a clustered forest and have trees absolutely surrounding this place here. And I have I'm out of circular tiles, so I'm not able to make a path using those, but I have some other off brown tiles. I think it's like a dark nougat color that I could create some really cool pathways stuff, and we could build like a forest in this area. But the problem is, if I have 2, 4, 6 campers, also all of the minifigures that I have that are related to campers, and the things like the tents and all that, I'm not going to have space to do that idea, because realistically these campers need space to pull out. And if I cluster this area with trees here, it's just not realistic. And campers that are just beasts like this, you know, like, they just don't really work in this scale. I'd have to like either remove those buildings if I wanted all these campers in here and I wanted it to be like an RV park, or I would have to pretty much double the size of this area to have all these RVs hosted properly in this area. And I've made a pretty narrow path here, so it's not really the right scale for some of these campers. So what I'm going to do, I know this might not be very popular, and it's not popular with me either, but I really want to do my forest area, and I really want to add detail to this area. And I have a feeling that these large campers are going to take away my ability to do that. I'm going to take this one here. I can't remember what this is. It's a 3-in-1 set. And I'm going to remove it from the campsite. Also, this one's not going to be in the campsite. These are the 4 smaller LEGO city campers rather than the 3-in-1 campers that I'm going to put in this area here. And I've given you some justified reasons. If you think otherwise, comment below. Let me know what you think. If you think I should just build an RV park with these things, maybe that's the way to do it. But I'd rather make like a really cool, dense forest, heritage style area where there's some, there's like a little park, there's some pathways, there's the blacksmith, there's the treehouse, and then there's a little bit of camping, rather than just having it clustered full of campers. I like the LEGO City campers. They're good scale. The 3-in-1s are a little bit too large. So the plan is to make a forest. Making a forest sounds fun and all. The problem with forests is they require a lot of trees. And I've come to the realization when working over here that I didn't have enough trees. So I decided to search my inventory, and I made a mess on my chair. I better not sit on that. But I have this large bin here full of tree elements, essentially all plant or leaf elements. And I have this large bag here that's also full of leaf elements. Now the issue is I don't have any of the brown elements to create the trunk for the trees. So when you go through here, we'll see some arches and stuff. So I'll definitely be able to make a handful of them. But the good thing is actually I've ordered a bunch of pieces, in particular the 2x2 circular elements that are going to allow us to create some deciduous trees. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to build any and put them into the park or into the campground over there. In this video, you can see I've built this one here. And this is a larger deciduous tree. And I also found all of these here, along with this nice stump here too. It's really cool. I thought that would look good on the ground somewhere in our forest as well. So all of these different elements, which can be found in our leaf elements or also in our reddish brown bin, will come together to create a pretty spectacular forest. Now this tree is actually a pretty simple build. It's essentially the same as one of these, just bigger. And it's got a wider base and some larger arches on the bottom. And the reason I made some bigger ones is because when I made this, well, I made one bigger one. Hopefully I'll have enough pieces to make one more bigger one. But when you look at the treehouse, it's massive. And you need something that's at least somewhat comparable with that. Well, nowhere near comparable, but at least, won't make everything look so small around it. And maybe I'll make them even bigger than this when my order arrives. Who knows? Now, one thing I need to decide on is, why do I have the tree yellowing at the top? Are we approaching fall? Technically, it's winter right now, so technically that's correct. But I don't have enough yellow and brown leaves to change all of my trees like that. So maybe I just may as well make it pure summer and leave it all green on the top. I'm not too sure, but I know this looks pretty awesome. And I'm going to continue making as many trees as I possibly can with the inventory that I currently have to create a pretty awesome looking forest there. Forest, I think, is better than campground. Forest is cool. Forest is awesome. I sound like Treebeard. Now, also, I said that I ordered a bunch of elements to create more trees. And it's not similar to these. These are on 1x1 cylinders, and that's what you'll see throughout the city here. But they're on the 2x2 circular bricks. I ordered a bunch of those and also a bunch of limbs so that we can create different sizes of trees, because I want to make this city very detailed. And in order to do that, you need to order, we need to order, LEGO builders need to order a bunch of pieces from Bricklink or from Bricks and Pieces or from Pick-a-Brick or from your Pick-a-Brick wall. You need pieces to create detail. And that's the biggest challenge of detailing a city and creating mocks, is finding the right pieces. The execution of it is fairly easy, but it's having the pieces to do it. Yeah, is this a LEGO City update? No, this is a vlog style video, but we are still placing the blacksmith. I am just going to build us a nice little forest now. I hope you guys like this vlog style video. I love making vlogs. It's definitely my thing. We're gonna do more vlog style videos here on Bricksie, and we also have vlog style videos that incorporate a little bit of my life on Beyond Bricksie. But every vlog that we make on this channel will be strictly about LEGO. Well, holy cow, let me tell you, I wish the remainder of the LEGO City looked like the park and campground right now, because it looks amazing. We're going to be working on the Ninjago district soon, and also the amusement park. Amusement park might be actually the next thing that we do. Maybe beach. I don't know. But this is looking awesome. This is the first area in the LEGO City that I pretty much consider to be complete. I rounded up as many tree elements that I currently have right now as possible and put them in this area. Also, I added minifigures, and this is the first area in the LEGO City to get minifigures, and it looks great. I don't know what the tree count is, but there is a lot of trees in this area. We've got some campers here. This guy's riding his quad on the dirt road there. We've got some wildlife. You can see a bear and a blue jay right there. There's also a beaver on the bottom of the tree. The tree house, that is. We've got the little swing carousel right behind the blacksmith there. You'll see one of the minifigures from the blacksmith shooting arrows on the target there. There's also a moose by the tree stump. Trees of all different shapes and sizes and forms. This angle over here looks really good as well. You can see we have the blacksmith here. It's supposed to be a heritage area. You can see some travelers there asking the knights in cosplay some questions. We've got the blacksmith over here by his anvil with his horse, also the wagon, all the trees on this side as well. The only area in which is not complete is I haven't figured out what I'm going to do here. I don't know if I'm going to tile this into place, if I'm going to remove those tiles, or if I like the tiles like that with the sidewalks and lamps. Not too sure yet. I could do all the tile work all the way around. Not sure if I'm going to do that or not. Rather than having the large 3-in-1 campers in the campsite, I've just parked them just out in the outskirts of the campsite. So we've got one there and one right there in front of the Avengers Tower. Also, I like this little added detail. There's a bald eagle flying over top of the large LEGO Ideas treehouse. But yeah, I really like the amount of trees that we've added to this area. And like I've said, I've got a lot of different tree elements en route. And I plan on just adding a lot of details to everywhere in the city. The beach, the campground is now done. All around here, absolutely everywhere. Just details take time. And it takes parts and resources and just time is all it really is. I can't wait to continue progressing here in the LEGO City and creating it, making it look like this. I think it really turned out well. Let me know what you think of the placement of the blacksmith here in this LEGO City update. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.